Okay, because you've been listening to the podcast for a while, I know you have some CEO days planned coming up to plan for the new year. And I was recording an episode with Eva Stukenberg, came out a couple of weeks ago, where she reminded me of a really good question that I used to ask advisors. And when she was talking about it on the episode, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. What a great question." And the way that I used it was so years ago, I used to host a live workshop in Cincinnati where advisors from all over the country would come in for a couple of days, and my team and I would train them on our systems and processes. Anyways, before the event, I would send out an intake form. And on the intake, one of the questions that I asked, well, really, it's two questions. The first was, what are five things that you are currently doing in your business that you know you shouldn't be doing? The second question was, what are five things that you're not doing in your business that you know you should be doing? And when Eva told me this, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. And she was sharing how she used that, how she actually came back to that recently. And she'd used it as sort of a guiding principle, right, of what to update and change in her business. And that she came back to it recently, an old, from when she came to our workshop in like 2017, 2018, and how her business has changed since then. So if you have a CEO day coming up, I want you to download the worksheet that goes along with this episode. You can find the link for that in the show notes below and add this to your CEO day ritual. So as you're thinking about 2026, asking yourself the question, what are five things that I'm currently doing that I know I shouldn't be doing in my business? So maybe that's something like checking my own email. Maybe that's not working off of a model week. Maybe it's seeing clients that don't meet my definition of an ideal client avatar. Maybe it's not having an ideal client avatar. And then ask yourself, what are five things that I'm not doing in my business that I should be doing? So maybe that's something like more intentional events to drive referrals, or maybe that's articulating or re onboarding our clients and re articulating to them who our ICA is and who we want to work with. So I would love for you to incorporate this question into your next CEO day, into your year-end planning, and I want nothing but success for you in 2026. Like the whole reason I do this business is to help advisors step into a business and a life that they love. And I want that so deeply for you in 2026. So download the worksheet that goes along with this episode, or just answer those five questions in your journal, in your planner. And then I want you to do this. So, about 8 months after participants came to our live workshop, I would copy and paste a screenshot into an email of here's what you said, or five things that you're not doing, and five things that you should be. And or five things that you are doing that you shouldn't be, and five things that you should be that you're not doing. And I would send them that screenshot about 8 months later and say, how are you tracking on these 10 items before a year has elapsed? So I want you to do this exercise. Take a screenshot of your answers, set a delayed delivery email to yourself for 8 months from now. So let's set it for like August 1st, and have this come to you and say, self, how are you doing on tracking towards these things? If you can get rid of five things this year that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing, and you can add five things that you should be doing that you're currently not, that will change the game for you in your business for next year. Download the worksheet, screenshot it, send it to yourself on August 1st. And I would love to hear what are some of the things that you should be changing inside of your business for next year. Thanks so much. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week.